Here are the 10 deadliest jobs in the world. Number 10. Taxi drivers and chauffeurs. Taxi drivers and chauffeurs must stay alert and monitor the conditions of the road at all times. They have to take precautions to ensure their passengers' safety, especially in heavy traffic or bad weather. This puts them at a higher risk of traffic accidents. In addition, they are at risk of transporting violent passengers or driving in high-crime areas. The fatality rate in this profession is 18 per 100,000 workers, while the median salary is $22,800. Number 9. Line installers and repairs. Numbers from the Bureau of Labor Statistics put electrical line workers among the top 10 most dangerous jobs in the United States according to the agency's most recent census in 2014. Electrical line workers have a 19.2 fatality rate per 100,000 workers, making it the second lowest on the list. But utilities are working aggressively to lower those fatalities even more. Number 8. Truck drivers. Truck driver remains one of the deadliest occupations in the country, with 745 drivers killed on the job last year. In 2015, the trucking industry had a fatal injury rate of 25.2 per 100,000 full-time equivalent workers. Most of the work-related truck driver deaths were caused by traffic collisions. In most instances, the cause of death was multiple traumatic injuries or disorders. In addition to being one of the deadliest professions, truck drivers take off 22 days of work a year for job-related injuries and illness. Number 7. Ironworkers. Images of them walking a 4-inch steel beam hanging 500 feet above the street or sliding down an I-beam illustrate the conditions that would have lesser workers curling into a fetal position and crying for their mommies. But these are the job conditions that ironworkers face every day. These men and women who build the skyscrapers and bridges receive a median wage of $44,500 annually, and has a fatality rate of 30.3 per 100,000. Number 6. Farmers and ranchers. Both farmers and ranchers deal with many hazardous conditions in their workplace. In many cases, accidents result when workers get fatigued or in a hurry to complete a job. Many agricultural workers die one of 3 ways: being pinned in overturned tractors, truck collisions and animal incidents. The fatality rate in this profession is 35.8 per 100,000 workers. Number 5. Bush pilots. With a fatality rate of 57.1 per 100,000, bush piloting is a dangerous job. In Alaska, for example, bush pilots face the danger of a volatile weather, vertical topography, poor visibility, and flying into steep mountain sides. Heidi Ruess, an Anchorage-based bush pilot with 40-year experience, has her share of airplane mishaps that include her flipping her Cessna 185 and a boat plane. "You can't compare Alaskan flying with the rest of the country," she says. Number 4. Steeplejacks. Sometimes known as roofing, steeplejacks are tasked with scaling church steeples and clambering onto rooftops. Risks may vary from sliding down the tiles and falling off the edge of a house, to more minor rope burns. Steeplejack also runs the risk of meeting their untimely and grisly demise by falling down chimney shafts. The job title even carries the risk of being shot down by a sniper. Number 3. Waste collectors. Refuse collection is one of the top 5 most dangerous jobs in America. Waste workers deal with heavy and dangerous equipment daily. According to data collected by the Solid Waste Association of North America, between July 1, 2015 to June 30, 2016, there were at least 98 fatalities related to municipal waste collection, processing and disposal. Number 2. Deep sea fishermen. The only profession where you can be swallowed whole, fishing workers encounter several challenges daily. These challenges include crippling isolation that comes with spending months alone at sea, the risks of drowning, being lost at sea, and being crushed to death by a mishap with heavy fishing equipment. The Bureau of Labor Statistics show a staggering rate of 121.2 deaths per 100,000 workers in 2012. Number 1. Lumberjacks. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS, death-related injuries has steadily declined from 6,632 in 1994 to around 4,600 in 2013. This decline is due to stricter safety regulation implementation. For the United States' 60,000 logging employees, job-related injuries are nearly 30 times greater than the average worker at 132.7 fatalities in 100,000 workers. Despite the high-risk nature of their profession, loggers receive a median pay of only